defensive backs, deep passing game of the Giants.
AKA Lion, AKA Tiger, how we swinging nine, walking through the fire, certified pioneer.
Breaking it and taking it down.
Pressure to the foes, blowing closer than my dish.
Across the field finds that and watch him work the back.
It's your guy who was never lying, sometimes defiant, TP Way the Giant. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and rocking with me, man. It is clear throughout the years that obviously I look at Kayvon Thibodeaux in a different light than a lot of New York Giant fans. So let's talk about it real quick because, to be quite frank, I'm tired of the we should trade Kayvon Thibodeaux type conversations. I think any trade talks before the end of this season is just too early. It's too early. That's why this is KT5 year. KT5 year. I don't know if y'all know what I'm doing there. KT5. He's number 5 year. KT5. Like this is his year 5. I don't. All right. Anyway, this is year KT5. Now I want to start here. Because I don't want to act like I'm even ignoring this or acting like this isn't a big issue, right? Tibbs has been pretty much injury prone. Like, we can't keep him on the field. And I don't care who it is. I don't care how good you are. The best ability is availability. 2022, Tibbs played 14 games. In 23, his best year, even statistically as well, 17 games played. 24, 12 games played. And last year, career low of 10 games played. It's not going to work. That aspect is not going to work. And I understand the frustration when it comes there. But I step in and argue when y'all talk about Tibbs' talent. That's when I have to step in and say, whoa. See, I know a lot of y'all love to just run to the stats and y'all looking at the stat sheet and say, oh, Tibbs is just not it. Like, cut the crap. Y'all better go watch some damn film. And see how much of a disruptor he is. See how much he gets held. See how much his hard works and efforts are benefited for the players around him. Oh, yeah, Abdul Carter and a couple other guys that's got sacks also was because of the strength and off the back of Tibbs' work. Some of those sacks has fell right into the lap of others off of Tibbs' work. That's not going to be on the stat sheet. That's not something that you're going to be able to just read on the stat sheet, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all better go do your fucking research. Y'all got Tibbs twisted. Y'all got him twisted. He has the talent to be a top 100 player in this league, man. That's a fact. And he is the most complete edge rusher on this team. Let's talk about it. I can't stand when Giant fans tell me that Tibbs doesn't have a pass rushing bag. Bullshit. Maybe y'all comparing him to Brian Burns, which is just loony because Brian Burns, that's what he does. But don't get it twisted. He has a pass rushing bag. I don't know what y'all been watching. He gets to the quarterback. But also, he is the best run defending edge that we have on this team. And I'm excited that he gets to be with a Denard Wilson and a John Harbaugh, because if you look at the edge rushers and you look at who's the most fitting under this coaching staff, I'm saying Tibbs. I'm saying Tibbs. Forget the fact of how his career has started off in a way that is not ideal. These past coaching regimes has ruined a lot of young careers. Let's forget that. Let's forget the fact that he has some of the most successful play in schemes that were not tailor-made for him. Let's forget that. I read a stat on X/Twitter that says Kayvon Thibodeaux had a 9.6% run stop rate in 2025. That ranked third of 85 edge defenders with 150 run defense snaps. Excuse me. But I mean, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I don't want to hear shit about trading Tibbs until this year is up. Till this year is up. This is a big year for Tibbs. All I need from him is to stay healthy, and I believe his play will take care of the rest. Just stay healthy. And I believe when it's all said and done after the season, I don't see an astronomical number being thrown in the air. That's another reason. That's another reason. That's why it's just way too early for those type of talks. I need y'all to understand, getting rid of Tibbs is getting rid of a huge element of this defense. You're breaking up the trifecta. I've said this before, I'll say it again. You're breaking up the New York Giants' superpower defensively. Look around, especially in this damn division. They don't have the edge rushing talent that we have. They don't have the edge rushing abilities that we have. They wish they did. Trust me, they wish they did. Nobody gets after the quarterback like us. So if you're talking about getting rid of Tibbs, you're talking about getting rid of that trifecta in Burns, Abdul, and Tibbs. You're talking about getting rid of a fresh rotation that's going to keep an offense on their toes each and every down. That's what you're talking about getting rid of. And I'm not so easily jumping in the front of that line. Not me. Not right now. No, sir. Tibbs, what I like about him, man, is he's a student. He's always trying to find different ways to perfect his craft. And I love how the iron is sharpening the iron in that trifecta that I mentioned with Burns, Abdul, and Tibbs. You can't tell me that Tibbs has nothing to do with Abdul's production. You can't tell me that. And even with Burns, I'm looking forward to a big year from Tibbs. Now, I'm not trying to negate the fact that he was a first-round pick, man. He was pick 5 for us. And we need that type of production. I'm not trying to negate that. I understand that aspect of things. And we need him to stay on the field. Point blank, period. But I'm not going to ignore what he does do for this team when he is on the field. I can't. So, y'all let me know in the comments, what do you expect from Tibbs? What do you need from Tibbs in order for you to say, okay, yes, Tibbs, he has to stick around. Pay the man. Y'all let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it, man. New York Giants, salute to each and every one of you. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video. Also, hype this video and subscribe. I will holla at y'all, and until I holla at y'all, FIFA, faux fum, peace. If I don't do nothing, I'ma ball and provide. Wifey said the only side piece she support is the piece on my side.
Yeah.
Everything gon' be fine. Rooting for her while she battling her back for my time. They say Virginia's for lovers, yeah, they lovers of crime. It's hate here like lovers of crime.